Today we're gonna talk about record grading on Discogs, and I just published my brutal review of Discogs Goldmine Standard and what I think of it. Today I'm gonna talk about a customer who asked me a question a couple of weeks back. He has this record, but he's looking to upgrade, so he asked if my record was better than his. You can ask that on Discogs, that's okay. Now, he obviously didn't read my information. I'm burned out, so I do a bare minimum, and he asked me to take pictures of it to see any of the damages. And I really don't have time for that. And neither should you be doing that. Because I noticed the only times record goes missing from my collection, I have everything enumerated. That's because someone asked if they can have a look at it or ask some question about the label. See, if you go get the record and actually take pictures, there's a large chance you won't be able to find it once he actually wants to buy it. So I have a policy that I don't do that until they actually purchased it. Then I can verify the condition before I send it. So I know that this is a serious seller that can and want to pay for the record before I verify the exact conditions. Now, I wouldn't have any problems, except he wrote one thing that made me mad. He said, "You're writing that the cover has a bent corner, but you graded it as mint minus. That can't be true." And that made me so mad, because what does mint negative mean? It means it's not mint, it's not new, it's not perfect. It means it's like new, but something small is wrong with it. That's what it's supposed to mean. Why else would you have mint negative if it has to be mint? That makes no sense. A bent corner can mean a lot. So I grabbed 2 free records from the shop. How you bend a corner. Almost all records will have some kind of bending in the corners from when customers browse them. Not everyone browse in the middle, some browse in the corner, and once you pull this one far enough, they will start to have creases here where you can see it has been bent to that point. Now that's a small bent corner. There is no indication on the actual sleeve, but you can see it has been bent over there. Now, bent corner can also mean someone, because that has happened to a lot of my record, because I moved them twice, and one time it was movers who moved them, and they dropped at least one box. So all the records had this bent corner in one corner, which is very irritating since many of them were mint minus. This is a true bent corner. Now on this release, I specified it was a small bent corner. Small bent corner, so a very minor thing. Like someone just did like that or something. I can show it to you if you haven't spotted it already. Sure, you could count that as a defect as well. It's slightly bent in, but only thing that could do is remove it from the mint status. But I'm talking about the bent corner. There's a little nudge over here where it's hit something, and that's a very tiny defect, and that does not mean this is not mint negative. I haven't really found anything else with it. Sure, there are some lines here intending that this might have been slightly bent at one time. Otherwise, it's as good as it's gonna get. He would have to get a true mint copy if he wants something better, because other than that, this copy is perfect. So I know people are different, and some buyers are more demanding than others, but this buyer just made me mad when he said that it can't have any bent corner, it must be perfect if it's mint negative. When the whole concept of mint negative is that something must be wrong with it, otherwise it would be mint. There's just so much missing in the Discogs information. It just makes me so mad when there's so much confusion among both the sellers and the buyers would really do not have to if Discogs just did their job.